Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. But Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal? I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're cute when you're focused. Just kidding.
You're busy. I shouldn't interrupt.
No, wait, sorry. Please stay. We can talk. About the stone. About Isatunal. Maybe explaining it to my thoughts in order.
So what is it? What does it mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I stabbed myself with knife when
I don't expect you to have an answer.
My pants fell.
Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
I'm like a fucking
Anytime.
comedy skit.
That's what I'm here for.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad I don't have my fucking camera on. Yay, you approve.
Nev, or Harding, must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
I like that I chose this voice with the its slightly lower tone too. Matches the character really well, actually. But I don't like the hair. I like the hair. But I think the slightly shorter one fits it just a smidge more. Like, I really love this hairstyle. But I think this one fits it. This one fits it just a smidge better. Actually, why do we seem so short? Now we're as tall as we can go.
Best drink of my whole life. Fresh water from this pitcher after Varric and I got out of the trap set by that double-crossing noble. We didn't know how close he was to the throne of Ravane. Or that stopping him would get me kicked out of the Lords of Fortune until the heat dies down. I won't apologize for surviving a double cross. But if me leaving helped the Lords handle the politics, it was a small price to pay. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. A damn good-looking hero, if I do say so.
Now I feel like this hair doesn't fit the voice. Shit.
A meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Oh, the number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work. But that training has kept me alive so far.
Where's the other lady at? This one sucks. Where's the other lighter at? Where's my other lighter? I'll figure out that one would be. Gotta find that little SOB. Take my pink lighter back. The tallest elf I could make, and I'm barely taller than this goddamn dresser.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. That history looked better before Elganon and Gillinane came back and started blighting everything. Right. That's better. No. How do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind...
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My
Might shake my
information
hair
was
for this.
accurate. Now,
I need to know what the gods are planning.
you are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against
Bitch, I'm the
Elganon and
only
Gillinane.
one.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Lords of Fortune, I was hired to accompany this noble who was hunting for an old relic. The noble betrayed us and left us to die in an ancient ruin collapsing around us.
But you escaped with your team and then tracked down and prevented the noble from selling the relic to the Venatori.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanurus. The Elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillinane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
Fucking okay. That's cool. Let's just fucking crash for zero fucking reason. Yo, we'll relaunch in. Let's go. Okay, take two.
Back so...
Yeah. We already did all this
Back-
dialogue.
Then you know that if someone... I don't understand.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not gonna bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear them. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and corrupt and...
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere. Yes. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
When I speak with Ver, go fuck yourself. When I speak with Ver, go fuck yourself, Solus. Fucking bitch. We've come back here like 3 times already. I love the hair with the overall look, but I don't like the hair with the accent that we have, with the voice that we chose. And I ain't changing that because it's fantastic.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? That scheming noble locked us up inside that tomb. Tightest corner I've ever been in. But you kept your cool. Fought off the Guardians. Discovered an escape route.
And triggered a cave-in.
The big one. Ravani leaders lined up to yell at you for that, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus and the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin. Their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Ooh.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Oh my god, whatever they're
Back to
cooking downstairs is
Miraculous.
starting to smell good.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that know
Tevinter Authority.
they're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and they've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire, besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem, but they try.
So, we talk to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Arathis.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, parkour.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous?
More dangerous than elven guards who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook. And then we can figure out what's going on.
See, I think it realistically makes sense to leave Balara behind, just on the premise that she's, you know, the one who has a better time using the machine. Like, immersion-wise, I think that makes the most sense. I'd honestly take Balara over Harding, because I just like the way her combat is, where they're like robot control and shit. But we're gonna go with this one.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influences spread. Light, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
He's like, fucking bet. Oh, damn it.
Light, roots, and magical seals. What's through there? Here. This dog seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
The deeper currents. The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the... I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them.
So we're interlopers too?
The Fade Tear. That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
Not too bad.
Oh, what? I thought I was out of range on that.
Beat the odds there.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way.
A champion?
It dwells on this island.
Oh shit. Cerveza Cristal. Oh shit. Ow. You ruined my Cerveza Cristal, you son of a bitch.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Ugh. Is that something inside it. That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
That one!
All set.
Don't just stand there! Whatever you say.
End it now. Rook, you're hit.
Look, it left something behind. Good work, everyone.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Ugh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long. An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
That's a lot of Illuvians. And they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
Acting like that's an option right there.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And you're Andaratea Cantori of the Crows.
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
The documents,
My friend says come with us.
The Antam soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Have you tried kale? It's a popular leaf lately.
Welcome. We've got all kinds of crystals here, both magical and natural. The Antam almost shut us down because they don't
We have
lie.
all sorts of medicines here
As I
for
explained
all
by
sorts of
ancient
people.
partners, they
You
like
need
us.
anything for your comfort? You let Tia know. Tia can help.
You went to the physician.
She stitched it well enough.
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat. We have arrived.
A casino? Nice setup.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. And this is Caterina de la Morte, 1st Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Irantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes. And now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Come. Katerina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Secret and excessive. Sounds like Venatori.
You're not happy Katerina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him.
Fucking move, go.
And now, who can say if he's even still alive?
Oh, you fuckers, you got in my way. You'll need to fucking move. Oh. They're just not gonna let me. Okay, it's just restricting my overall access.
There,
It's fair.
you take the boat.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Might work in our favor, but something's wrong here. Let's hope we find our demon alive.
Look! So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen. Oh, we're not going that way.
The Venatori set up shop in an elven ruin. It's a wonder anything works.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Nervous about that, or the job in general? Not everyone deals with the Antivan crows and lives to tell about it.
We're up against gods. A demon might come in handy.
A barrier. Whatever's in there, the Venatori really want it to stay put.
Then we break through. All right, we're almost through. We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamore. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery, Lucican, Dragon of Night, hear your faithful call.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
I'm breaking you out of here. But what are you?
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Yeah, the famous crow contracts.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
I was kind of more like dickish sassy.
So, first order
just
of business.
casual sassy.
Blood first, then my target. Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
My specialty.
All right. One of them has a key. What was going on here?
Living prisoners for blood magic. Blood magic to summon spirits.
Any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Possessed corpses must be common in a place like this.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Venatori ahead.
So, the vial of blood the Venatori took from you.
It's for blood magic, to control me and the demon.
Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Cerveza cristal.
Abomination who wasn't a mage.
I've seen demons possess corpses, ashes, and hair once.
At least this one's got good taste.
We can't pick that one up? It's kind of lame. I was gonna bring it over with us. Thought it could come in use later on. I was wrong.
Okay, now what? The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Venatori at odds with their creations. I'm not surprised they lost control.
Blood mage. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
These demons, there's something off. The Venatori have done something.
They're why this place exists. This is what success looks like.
Our masters debilitate them!
Fuck. fucking popping in and out, dude. Dickhole. Cerveza freestyle. Nice.
These guys. Let me hit him first, then you can take him down.
That's not good.
We may not have much time. This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
Of course.
Any clue where to start? Or we'll find those on the way.
I know it's here. We can smell it. As you wish. Not a problem.
These people, they were tortured.
Very few people survive Colivan's Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my blood.
Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Venatori never do anything subtle. Look at that thing.
There. That's the one. It has to be. It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Anything we should know about Caliban?
You want to hear about his torture methods or something else? We didn't chat.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it? Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely? You are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. You are nothing to the Venatori. My blood, I command you. I will have order. I refuse to fall. I will not be defeated. No, I will not be a victim like the others.
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target.
Yes. The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
So we can leave, right? Lucanus, right?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Certeza cristal. Oh, another one. Oh shit. Poisonous cerveza crystal. Is there anything over here?
Shall we go?
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Make it.
Lucanus, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
I get one of you back.
Lucanus, I'm so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target. You just got here, and already... Katerina gave me a contract. And I owe Rook. What?
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you.
Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and our Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Caterina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Dea.
For Caterina.
For Katerina. Fucking Katerina wine mix. Yeah, that's alright.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Oof.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on spite. She won't hurt you. How sweet.
I want to talk to her!
Before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. All right? So what next?
Lucanus!
No. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over.
It's, you know, not great.
He's done this before? Enough that you just shrug it off?
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fate does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
Also, I'm running it in the window to run smoother. I said I'm running it in the window to run smoother. A little bit of a bummer, but it looks and runs cleaner.
At least it runs better, yeah.
Yeah. Should you be alone now? No.
Hey, Remington.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus.
You got the bowl. I don't know where the blue
Please.
lighter went. Because that one sucks. Here's the pink one.
I'm sure I have it somewhere.
But I don't know where the blue one went.
Might be in the
You should take this one just in case, though. It works. Just not consistently.
It works.
It worked a second ago. Okay, maybe that was the last one I got out of it. Okay. It might be dead. Thank you. I got you.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antom's.
Oh, hey, Baka. He's like, never mind, there's too much noise in here.
Occupation. I should see how the crows are doing. You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean.
Not today.
Not today.
You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Inrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with.
When the first talent of the crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Brooke.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm...
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
Did you find the letter?
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say you picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much.
A different one altogether.
No one was in the ossuary by choice. Not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
Yeah, like I can't open that at all with my right hand.
I had loosened it. I had like taken it half off for you.
Nah, I like cannot grip something really. Which is very unfortunate. I literally just dropped a bit of cheese. Oh, also, so sorry. There's the chicken is right downstairs, and so is the potatoes.
Which would be easier for you to use, by the way? This one or that one? Probably that one, since it's just a press, right? Okay. Okay, it's working.
Not that crippled.
Wow, that's impressive. It's even like on the decline of the bed. I don't know how you got it to stay
You can
still.
on the windowsill all the time. It makes me happy. It's like, okay, it's right here.
I bet if I just bump the edge of the bed,
Oh
it
yeah.
absorbs too much. Memory foam.
When you have nothing but bad choices, better to take the one that's safe.
And now comes the rest of my... Leave Spite to me, if he's trapped in this world. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths. There. Oh, God. Do you hear me? Oh, no! Sorry. Just breaking things.
Want help? I could, I don't know, kick it or something?
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some things don't do well. If you...
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it out. But it keeps breaking, and I...
You fixed the Illuvian, though.
The Illuvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
You don't give yourself enough credit. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
Well, thank you for thinking that.
Of course. Also, what is it exactly?
It's the Nodus Derthalin, the
Nodus
Eighth
Derthalin.
Archive.
I am the Nodus Derthalin. I know.
Heard it was gone forever, but here it is.
So what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need the Fate harmonics, so... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships. Most of the people I've been with didn't care for it. And I'm doing it. Again.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me.
Oh. Well, good. Okay. Anyway, the Nodus Derthalin.
The Nodus Derthalin.
I'll get back to it. But I think I need a break. Maybe...
Hey.
Okay. I will. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlethan's own veil jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Bellara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
Abundance.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Have a look and keep my stores full. Good luck with your contracts.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound.
We will be right back. Oh shit, fucking 4 minutes ago. God damn it, I always miss it. I appreciate the follow, Mike. It means a lot. I think we're getting in the mid 200s, so that's really fucking awesome. And every single one matters, so I appreciate you. You're fucking awesome. I will, on that note though, I will be right back. Everybody here, if you don't already have some, go get some water, hydrate yourself.
wound. And that is my purview.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord butchered Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Helping the Crows helps everyone in the long run.
We have a scout named Dareth.
He was in the Drown district.
Find your crow.
We break it.
And the Crows rule Antiva, and I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for once a young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation. You're new as well, right? I'm just on it. Hello.
What?
Back on the ground soon.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
The Antam ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Please, go on. So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Devinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Cerveza Cristal.
A fine evening.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Almost feels like home.
Excellent taste. Welcome. Mariana and I run the best fruit stand in Treviso.
Please, try a sample.
The Elven way to greet people is Andaran Atishan. It's such a pretty language. Thank you so much.
You have questions?
Can I interest you in something shiny?
Dia can help.
Let me know if I can help.
I'm not on top. I'm Veilguard.
Welcome. Your body is a sacred vessel, and I can provide you with the proper building materials. Whatever you need.
Cafe later?
Good night for it.
Left the Cune to get away from Antam assholes. Now they're here anyway. Okay.
Welcome to the Dapper Duelist. We favor lighter wear here, but have heavier armor in stock as well. Ha! The thrill of the duel.
So this is Treviso now.
Have some hope. The crows haven't given up.
They won't last much longer if the Antam have their way.
Don't worry, Tyr and Veilguard sent us.
You're with the cut?
Yes! Kill the We're under fire.
They killed Darren! They killed my cousin! They're weak on the left. Got them!
Hit it now. Got us the range. Now's your chance.
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, My cousin. They... Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
We should see if Dareth had any information on him. That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teir and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I've spotted them around the city. I think there's one nearby on the walls.
Let's go look.
Fair enough. Don't respawn me in the same spot. Oh, come on.
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
Hey, hold on a second. Okay.
Another mark this way.
The market never stops, even during occupation.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time. So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have...
Here's another crow mark.
Where were we?
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
This is where the marks lead. Darrett's contract must be here somewhere. The butcher is making poison. Carmack.
I've heard of it. It does things to your mind. Nothing pleasant.
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Anton brought in a Carmack master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop in there before this goes any further.
Cerveza Cristal.
Keep a grip.
Don't look down.
For the gods of Tevinter!
Target's ahead.
Time for a fight!
And attack again!
Now's your chance!
Our death still serves!
Would you like a break?
We're way too low level for that.
You're keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not.
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
Ah, their romanticism's already starting.
Kick him out, quick!
We're in. Let's find the comic master.
Company, get ready.
This place is forbidden!
Not watching the crows!
Take your shot. Now there's a nice shot.
Smell you, an outsider. Time to test my feet. I am will made flesh. So much flesh.
I'm here on behalf of the crows, poisoner.
Poison. You face the gift of the gods.
Bullshit.
Ready when you are.
Covered. Now's your chance.
done. The Karmic Master's dead.
Good riddance.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Cerveza Cristal. I like keeping the necrotic damage.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the Karmic. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Tyr and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi.
And Treviso will be.
And keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it. Safe travels.
knowledge. Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
For me?
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irulan and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip... Anyways...
The dock's been fixed. The caretaker must be regaining control of the crossroads.
The deeper currents.
That scent. I can't place it.
That's my ma's apple cake, but how?
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
The Antom? Here? First the Crossroads Guardians, and now the Antom. Stay alert.
We're getting good at this.
We got company.
Ranged incoming. They're at range. I call that a win.
Is that the last of them?
Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken.
Those statues were built to last, but that just means they stay messed up for longer.
Doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. How did you get so good at fixing alluvians?
Hit him now! Trouble coming. Put them down clean. Watch ahead. work, everyone!
Service at Vista. Another one. Service at Vista. He's fucking pimped out already. Fuck yeah.
This path, dweller. Seek what is hidden.
Look at the windows. You can imagine the colors in sunlight.
Service at Vista.
More dead. Good. The gods must have plans for them here too.
everyone.
Trouble scouted.
All right, let's get them. Time to clean up. In the back. Finish them off.
When did the Anton fight alongside their dead? The gods must have cooked up some really juicy justifications for them.
Still alive? Still alive.
There is a freestyle.
what happened at Demeter's Crossing spread.
The whole village covered in blight, I heard. Who would do such a thing? I hear it's Elganon and Gillimaid.
I won't believe it. Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need. Come back alive. No coin in dead customers.
When did the troubles begin?
Recently, around the time Solus' ritual went wrong.
I feel like Arleth always runs.
How did you get so
Kinda
good
weird.
at fixing illuvians? Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do. Oh.
No way out! No way through the rock! Lost losing in darkness! Trapped! God!
It's really upset.
Could this spirit sense the agony of the Dalish?
Help him! Everything is in there!
Huh. A giant owl. Must be something to this. What the heck? Whole forest is weird. Here goes nothing. Look at that.
Any idea is what that does?
It's ancient Elven, I know that much. Probably tapping into the fate and drawing from it. Whatever it is, it wasn't here before. Things like this now pop up out of nowhere.
We're gonna go ahead and call it there for tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow, and then we'll have a nice long session on Friday. Today is Wednesday. Hell yeah. Y'all have a great night. Take care. Stay